Opposition MPs have launched a bid to open a parliamentary inquiry into the conduct of Boris Johnson, with 5 parties uniting to accuse him of lying in the Commons. Party leaders are pushing the Speaker, Sir Lindsay Hoyle, to let them hold a vote on referring the Prime Minister to a committee for investigation. MPs are accusing Mr. Johnson of deliberately misleading the chamber by making false statements at the dispatch box. A joint letter from the Green Party, SNP, Lib Dems, Plaid Cymru, SDLP and Alliance has been submitted calling for a vote on the matter. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer is understood to have rejected an invitation to add his signature to the letter. The opposition MPs want the Committee of Privileges to investigate Mr. Johnson's conduct, saying his statements in the Commons are misleading and therefore break long-standing parliamentary rules. They claim the reputation of the Commons risks being damaged by the Prime Minister. The letter, seen by The Guardian, states, "This is not a question of occasional inaccuracies or a misleading use of figures. It is a consistent failure to be honest with the facts, or to correct wrong information at the earliest opportunity when misleading information is given. This, we believe, amounts to a contempt of the House." A government spokesman has denied the claims, saying, "The Prime Minister follows the Ministerial Code. Intentionally misleading the House of Commons is against the Ministerial Code that all members of government must abide by. However, an inquiry into breaking the code can only be launched by the Prime Minister himself." The opposition MPs are hoping the Committee of Privileges can conduct an inquiry into whether Mr. Johnson is in contempt of Parliament. An investigation into such matters can only be held if supported by a majority of MPs at a vote. The Conservatives have a majority of 80 seats in the Commons, meaning the bid from the opposition parties has no chance of being backed. Writing on social media, Ian Blackford, the SNP leader in Westminster, said, "The UK Parliament must do its job and hold Boris Johnson and his government to account. He cannot be allowed to be cavalier with the truth." The Green Party MP Caroline Lucas stated, "Tory sleaze goes beyond the lobbying scandal. It's also the PM's persistent lying to MPs. It shows a contempt for Parliament and evasion of accountability." Ms. Lucas's comments were referring to a scandal that has engulfed Whitehall over the past fortnight over the close relationship between the government and businesses. A series of probes have been commissioned, including by Downing Street, after former Prime Minister David Cameron helped secure government access for Greensill, a now defunct finance firm. Greensill provided support loans for companies on behalf of the government following the pandemic, and its collapse now risks thousands of jobs, particularly in the steel sector. The saga deepened last week after it emerged the former head of government procurement, Bill Crothers, took a part-time position with the failed firm while still in his Whitehall post.